Hey guys, it's BrickBoys518, and today we're coming at you with our brand new clone base mock. I'm Flamethrower Studios.
And I'm Chatty Cheese, and this is our entry to Lego Boy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8's base contest and maybe some other base contests.
Alright, so our base took several days of work. It's a completely different layout from our original base, but here it is.
It's definitely smaller than the old base.
Do not just ignore the buildings back there. Those aren't part of the base. But it stretches. It's about 1 foot wide by 2 feet long. Uses white bricks in the walls, traditional stacking. But we incorporated a lot of new details, a lot of new functions. So to start off, we're going to start off with the outside battle scene. Obviously, we have a droid invasion. We have the AAT, Corporate Alliance tank droid, and a custom staff. Old model. There are two models. There's one from the old 1990s, early 2000s sets, and then there's the new model with the little fins there. So on the outside we have battle sequence. It is a beach base. I don't know any planets with the beach names on them. We've got the sand effects, and we have the water effects, and we have a droid coming out of the water right here. So we have lots of droids battling. We have two Jedi out here. We have Obi-Wan, and we have Mace Windu. Mace is stabbing the Corporate Alliance tank droid in the eye while fleeing a battle droid. Alright. The outside of the base includes lots of flora and fauna. We have bushes and plants and vines, palm trees, and these stretch all around the base. But they also include some rock details made by
me. And also point out a custom commando droid down there who has just stabbed a clone.
Alright, we have our custom commando droid stabbing a clone. We got the blood. But the rock effects, some nice rock features. Some of these actually go through the walls. Like this one goes through the walls. We actually built a wall over it. While others were incorporated to make it look like they went through the walls. Alright. Over here we have a nice explosion effect as if something had been thrown at the wall. So we have the white bricks look as if they're flying. Down here we have a dead gunner. And we have some other clones that are down throughout the layout. But that's what the outside of the base looks like. Now, we have the main door. And it slides open. Alright. It slides on tracks. It's got some supporters. Those 1x1 slanted bricks. I don't know the name for them. It slides on a track and these sort of hold them in. As you can see, we have a clone getting thrown up in the air right there as if he's been shot. Alright, nice little detail over the door. Alright, so now on to the inside. We have a gun room.
The roof can come off to feature gun racks and even lightsaber holders. We can feature our jetpacks, and we can also include our helmets.
Alright, so we have gun rack here and a gun rack here. This one happens to hold lightsabers. Over here we have two jetpack holders, and along here we have helmet holders. Alright, and then a nice big door featuring lights on the outside guarded by
Ascendant Commando.
And we have some nice details on the top. Oh, all the roofs lift off. They have smooths. These plates here, and then they just fit right on. They don't slide around. Details like that. Now, we have smokestacks, and we have this rare brick from the old Millennium Falcon along with.
That's from the marketplace, and it attaches. We don't even know what that was.
This is
we just thought it looked cool.
An air horn. It's a warning siren.
All right.
Now, next
go
feature.
Up, and we have a missile launcher here with the Republic Attack Shuttle's missiles. We don't really want to use those on the set.
And then we have it rotates 360 degrees. Has 8 flick-fire missile holders, shielding, and it's out of range so that it doesn't hit clones. Alright.
And the thing I just took off the roof that's kind of like a little command station.
This is our communications center.
Yeah, communications.
Features 1 clone, swivel chair, and equipment, along with lighted outside doors, a lift-off roof,
and a beautiful view of the rest of the courtyard.
It views the entire base.
We have a lot of satellite dishes on this. We don't know why.
We have lots of detailed satellite dishes on top. We have these, we have antenna, and we have more satellites. Now, onto our next building, and probably our biggest. It's located on one giant stilt, including details like piping and generators here. So, it's nice and big and nice and tall.
This, like the others, the roof comes off with a bigger satellite dish. And here we have custom Ki-Adi-Mundi, we have Yoda, and we have Commander Fox with black armor, and a clone in his little planning station.
Now we have a planning station, all the controls, we have screens and monitors and everything in here. And then on this side we have a command table featuring all the little blue elements to give detail details of that.
These are supposed to be ATTEs.
Alright.
Kind of hard to tell.
And it features 4 windows and yet again a
Senate Commando.
Senate Commando and lighted doors. Roof lifts off and it fits right back on. On the roof we have some antennas. We have other tubing, and then that leads up to a rotating radar dish. Alright, this is the highest point in the entire base. It probably stands a good foot off the ground. And the radar dish rotates 360 degrees. Also up here we have a clone sniper, and the sniper is sniping at the
Rocket
battle droid.
Coming up.
Now we have those clear bricks arranged in an odd manner to mimic smoke, and then we have red fire coming out of his backpack. A nice touch, I think. Now, on to our next building. We have some
mess hall.
We have some details here. We have the mess hall. All right, it's connected by stairs to the rest of the base, and it again on a major step. This is the mess. All right. Inside, we have 1 table, 6 chairs, and we have a clone. There's a rack for a helmet, and then we have the clone sitting down and eating dinner. There's 3 windows, 1 stretches out, and again we have lights on the outside. So that is our mess hall. The roof lifts off. Now, on to the other side of the base.
We have our sleeping barracks it's made from marketplace pieces. Roof can come off,
we have
and
the
it
barracks.
has a sunlight.
The roof lifts off. All right, it has
Sunlight.
a window on top. Has some miniature radar details. All right, so those controlled. And on the inside, it features 2 bunks, one with a clone on it, and then we have this sort of control center. It features 3 of these bucket bricks almost. They built using SNOT techniques. 1 holds helmets, 1 holds guns, and then 1 holds rangefinders and lights. All right, all these have controls, but the doors open and close, and actually Lego clone helmets just slide right inside. All right. Also, a neat feature is our sliding door. The door just comes right open, and then when you need it, it slides right closed. Alright. And then also, we have this security camera detail that rotates 360 degrees and sits on the door holder. Alright. Roof just goes back on. And then we have some little detail. Oh, we have these binoculars that go around meant to mimic warning sirens as well, just like this. Now, if we go back around,
we continue on to our medical station, which is actually, this time it's a lot better than the old base.
all right,
And the roof comes off.
Roof lifts off, 1 antenna. We have 2 back to tanks.
Yeah, 2 back to tanks. We have our life beds. The back to tanks actually open up. They're not like the best. These roofs just pop off. There's a clone inside there. And
Also, some neat features. So we have these 2 opening doors, 1 on each side, and you can put stuff in them and close stuff. All right.
Doors open and close.
Yep, the doors also open and close. They slide to either side.
But they do get jammed.
And then they slide shut.
Roof comes off, as we said before. More
All right.
rock details, and then we have a couple crates over here.
We have crate stacks over here.
Cargo, and
This is where the door slides. All right.
right under the
It
balcony.
slides on that track. Don't mind the phone. Now, onto the way back, we have this giant cannon up here. All right. It's a little top heavy, so we have to do some minor changes on that.
I don't know, Mom, Dad.
It's about 3 stories tall, and it lifts all the way up. It rotates 360 degrees and up and down. All right. Now it goes all the way down, leading to our vehicle yard, featuring 3 clone walkers and Anakin's Jedi Starfighter. Old baseplate. This is a Lego baseplate from the Lego Fire sets. All right. Now over here we have this neat little thing. It's like it's a holder for equipment. Doors open. There's doors on both sides. Smooth on top, but it sits on some nice feet. And then over here we have the landing pad for the
Republic Attack Shuttle.
The Republic Attack Shuttle lifts off, and you have some nice details right there.
You got 2 clones running, getting ready to get into the
Yep,
cockpit.
we have these 2 clones here sprinting next to a holder. And then this comes back down, and then we have this, which is our weapons holder. Alright, we have some stuff over here, some propane tanks and everything. And then on to here.
We go to our very confused and mingled staircases with our custom swamp speeder courtesy of Hummus that has been edited. But yeah, we have 2 clones here. We have a control center here, wheelie carts, and yeah, you can see if we move the camera back a little bit, we have so many staircases going up and down.
Yeah, everything in our base is linked by a staircase, all of them one stud higher than the other, and they just go up and up. This leads to the ground, and then it leads up here, which is our weapons room. This leads up here to here, and then there's another staircase, this one, that goes up and up and up all the way to the control center. They're all held on stilts, and they're built into the wall. Alright, some details over here, more flora and fauna, piping, and a generator. Now, if you follow our staircase, it leads to a walkway. The walkway stretches across the entire base, and it leads over to a second walkway higher up by another staircase. Custom gree, across to a gunner outpost. Alright?
Custom Bly.
We have a custom Bly here. And then we have all of our gunners here, and then we have this big rotating turret, which is like a modified version of the ATTE. Alright, you've got the long gun, and then you have these little tiny details here. Swivels 360 degrees, up and down, and it can point to anything on the ground and in the air. Now, this is a full shot of our base. Mind the light over there, it's a little brighter than I expected. But, we have some nice details. Sidewalks link everything in the base, all around. This goes under here, and it leads out to the front. Sidewalk leads up to the staircase. And then it swivels around here. We have lights attached on most of the staircases here. Here, and then on the other side of this to light up down there. Alright, also, we have door controls over here behind this dying clone. And over here, we have the power supply for the medical station. This leads right into the side here, and then it's in the generator that vents out of the wall. Alright, we also have some nice details on the back of the barracks. Now, we also have antenna along the wall. The wall is covered in these slanted bricks that have smooths on top. These plates, smooth plates. It stretches all around the wall until over here we have nice venting details and smooths on top. So yeah, that's basically our entire base. It includes a command center, a transmission center, a medical station, a cannon, a mess hall, a vehicle bay, and a barracks. Alright, door slides closed, and you have a fully protected base. So yeah, this is Brick Boys 518. That was our entire base, and we hope you enjoyed it. Have fun watching. See you guys.